The Christians in the northern part of Nigeria said protesters must apologize to Buhari. Buhari went to London for his medical trip. Northern Christians under the auspices of Congress of Northern Nigerian Christians (CNNC) has urged the protesters who rained insults on President Muhammadu Buhari at the Abuja House in London to as a matter of urgency apologize to him. CNNC described the protest as unwarranted, saying that the president has the right, just like every other person in Nigeria, to seek medical attention abroad. Hence, the endless and the needless to rain insults on him. The national leader of the group, Engineer Daniel Kadzai, stated this at the weekend while interacting with our correspondent in Jos. The apology is upped as an insult to the president and is an insult to the nation also. Say protest against President Muhammadu Buhari is an attack on the Northerners, he said. Kadzai said the allegations on Buhari during the protest, suggesting that he has done nothing to improve the nation's medical facilities, were cruel and childish. The protest was an insult to Nigerians and showed the contempt Nigerians abroad had for the nation's number one citizens. They will not have sympathy, they don't have respect for Buhari. But if Buhari needed respect, he would have respected himself and stayed back gently in Nigeria. He shouldn't have traveled, because living, according to him, all the sophisticated hospitals in Nigeria, even he has embarrassed the nation for him to even go for the medical trip. How many of those presidents in the diaspora are coming to Nigeria for treatment, or coming to rest in Nigeria, or coming for tourism in Nigeria? They would not come because they know Nigeria is a zoo. And if Buhari deem it fit that Nigeria is a good country and he has done so well, he shouldn't have traveled or for medical, because of many billions of dollars that have been budgeted for infrastructure for medical facility in Nigeria. Since they have embezzled the money, nothing is working in Nigeria. That's why he has the effrontery and the comfortability to travel out to London. If those ones have not equipped their country, how will he be comfortable going to such country to go and seek for medical or rest or whatever? It is even their fundamental human right to protest, but why are they raining insult on the president? According to the Northern Christians, this is what they are saying. They say, for God's sake, he is the number one citizen of this country. Yes, if he's the number one citizen of the country, why didn't he respect himself? If he never needed insult, he would have stayed back in Nigeria and repair the bad. But for the fact that the insurgency, the insecurity is even going on, killings everywhere, he has never addressed the citizens of his country. Instead, he ran away. Somebody says, I agree that the government still needs to do a lot to improve our medical facilities, but that is not to say that they have done nothing at all, he said. Commenting on the striking doctors, the CNNC leader, however, called on the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, to wake up to the challenge of negotiating better with civil servants. Kadzai said the minister should lobby more with civil servants and raise the bar above incessant strikes. Instead of them to raise the bar against incessant killings, they are raising their bar above incessant strike. Because I know the Northern are so timid. But since they lack education and they lack the foresight, they think like cows. Recall that an indefinite strike by doctors since last Thursday has paralyzed medical services at public hospitals in Nigeria, leaving hundreds of patients stranded. Yes, since the number one citizen has neglected the medical facility or the doctors in Nigeria and went for a sophisticated doctor, that means we do not have doctors in Nigeria that could check him up. It's not like he says he's going for surgery or whichever. Even if he's going for surgery, he would have stayed back in Nigeria to look for a better doctor, or better still, since he's going to meet the doctors in London, he should have invited them down to Nigeria to come and treat him. Why would he travel, spending the masses' money, the taxpayers' money, to go and enjoy himself and living the country in a chaos? Karzai said the government should do what is necessary so that the doctors can resume work fully. I advise the government to be serious with the doctors. I have monitored things for myself. According to him, it is not easy. Government should take the lives of its people very seriously. Yes, he said. However, the minister had earlier responded saying there is no moral justification for the National Association of Resident Doctors (NARD) to continue its strike after the federal government has met substantial part of their demands. The federal government has never made any demand. I'm saying it and putting it to the government now. Until Buhari returns from his medical whatever trip, he should come back before the doctors would resume any of their duty. That's my own take. But Ngige said not only that the federal government met the demands of the doctors, it has also demonstrated transparency in the implementation process. The House officers have started receiving their payments in the federal government, teaching hospitals and federal medical centers across the federation. The minister said that they've been receiving their pay. Yes, they must pay them for the work they have done. Yeah, let's follow the reactions on social media. According to what the Christian in the northern part of Nigeria is saying, that the protest in London is not called for, is uncalled for, that is an insult to the nation. Somebody is saying that is why they are killing Christians in the north and you cannot say anything. Shame on you. You have been foolish like the Muslims who have terrorized you to submission. You idiots. You have been killed like flies for many years, yet you cannot borrow small sense from the scriptures to either keep quiet for being foolish or speak the truth as Christians. Now you take bribes to speak in support of a terrorist government killing you. Well, that's people's opinion, but I would say maybe they are indirectly they are saying the truth, or directly, or whatever. They are paid idiots. There is nothing like northern Christians. If some people saying something are they always mad, because all of us are there when Mr. President make a promise in 2014 campaign that if you people vote for him, no more abroad for any president to go to an hospital. Why is he now violating his promises? Karzai must answer this question. How much were you paid by slave Lalong? No apology for anybody, including Buhari. There is nothing like northern Christian. This is formulation by the government. Yes, I believe so, because a normal Christian, a Christian that believes in his Bible, and a devoted Christian wouldn't have come out and say this rubbish, because what they are saying is rubbish. But on a nutshell, Buhari needs to come back to Nigeria and come and survey the situation in his country. Don't go and sit down in someone else's country. If they had not repaired their own country to the standard that you wish for you to travel to go and meet, how conducive can it be if they have not sacrificed their own infrastructure and ideology to make sure their country is put in a better shape? Somebody says Christians care. Anywhere the Bible says make peace at all times. Thank you. Stay in your lane and leave politics. Northern Christian, please. Northern Christians, who are these so-called Northern Christians? We keep complaining every day about how Buhari and his Fulani terrorist brothers have been killing many Nigerians, naming and chasing you guys out of your homes, and you guys are here defending your tormentor in chief. I have the belief that these people are imposters and not Northern Christian. This is very, very interesting. Well, I cannot go more than this. I would like you to share your comments and your opinion over this issue. Are they really Northern Christians, or they are being paid to disguise or to tell themselves they are Northern Christian, or is it that they just believe in this so-called terrorist government? They have been killing them in the north, especially the Christians. Boko Haram started with the Christians by killing them and telling them they were the one that brought in Western education into the north. So meanwhile, they have to eradicate all Christians. I will not go more than this. I would like you to share your opinion and share your comment and don't forget to click the subscribe button, the red icon. Thank you for listening. You are listening to Independent TV 7.